We're looking at, once again, speak what you believe. Now, I want you to listen closely to this subject matter. It's real important with what we've been talking about. Faith has to be in your heart and in your mouth. Okay, now you got to bring it together. So those of you who say, "Oh, I really love God, and I'm a believer." Okay, let's just say you stand for moral truth, but you are angry all the time at people that they're for abortion, and they're for destroying marriage. Okay, listen, you can't hate those people. Don't tell me you love God. There's something wrong with you. I mean, you are really spiritually immature. I mean that. I want you to stop that. What I want you to do, I want you to get your heart and your mouth to match together. But the bottom line problem here, they do. Because you have a bad heart and you have a bad mouth. Listen, you want to get this right. Because, as I said this weekend, one day you're going to stand before God and you're going to have to answer for every word you said. Look at me, Romans 10:9. I spoke about this before. Look, if you confess with your mouth that the Lord Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart, you see that? You're going to confess with your mouth and you believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. Let's turn this around a little bit. So if you're a Christian and you're born again, you should have no problem sharing, I am a Christian, I'm going to heaven, I was going to hell, but now I'm going to heaven. The Lord Jesus Christ died on the cross for all of my sins, and he paid the price. And I'm now a child of God. I'm saved. I'm born again. Do you have a problem with that? Are you doing that? If you have a problem sharing that, then I have a problem with your faith. Because if you're a Christian, this should be no problem. If you can't speak it, then I question if you're a Christian. So what you speak matches what's in your heart. But you see, if it's not in your heart, you're not convicted for it to come out of your mouth. I want you to think about this. Okay, they have to match, your heart and your mouth. Look at Luke 17:6. And I spoke this earlier in the week, but I really want you to look at this. The Lord said, if you had the faith like a grain of a mustard seed, you could say to this mulberry tree, be uprooted and planted in the sea, and it would obey you. Now, I spoke about this a couple days ago. I bring it up quite often. The reason why I say that if you have faith and you believe in God and then you have to speak that faith. Okay, but let's talk about what most of us do, because this is really sad. Most of us live on the negative side of life. Okay, first of all, we started out with gossip. And some people they'll say something about something good or somebody's doing something good for God. And they'll say, oh, yeah, or about anybody. And they'll say, oh, yeah, but I know a different person. Okay, notice what you're doing here. Okay, so there's evil in your heart, and you're getting ready to spread evil. Well, you say, well, I don't do that. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's go to the negative Christian who doesn't have this kind of faith at all. They're not even near it. What it is, they speak negativity all the time. This is just really a sad situation. They'll say something like, well, if it's not one thing, it's another. What's that mean? They live their life as if, even though things are good to happen, they're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Or they'll say when they're trying to work things out and they're getting some counsel and everything you share with them, well, that's not going to work. Well, that's not going to work. Well, that's not going to work. Okay, or you're telling them about how to pray for great things to happen, and God will answer your prayer. You'll say things like, why I just don't think God would answer my prayer. Or, I just don't believe that's ever going to happen. I wish I had like $1 for every person that said that to me about the building of the new church. These were Christians. You'll never be able to do that. Okay, so listen, you got a faith problem here. Okay, but you got to get rid of the negativity. You got to stop saying negative things. So if you want great things to happen in your life, get rid of all negativity. Stop being in a bad mood. Stop talking negative about the situation you're in. If you're in a situation you can't get out of, stop complaining. Say, God's got me. God's got my back. I'm trusting in him. Listen, God will answer your prayers. I believe my God's going to answer my prayers. I believe you ask God, when you pray to God, tell God, I already know this is that. I thank you ahead of time. I'm telling you, I depend on you. I want to let you know, I know you're going to make this take place. I thank you and I praise you ahead of time. It's going to happen. Tell other people, speak faith. Listen, this will change your life. For the first time, you'll see great prayers answered. Listen, let us speak like we truly believe.